Hey everybody, today I want to talk to you about a new model we just got in. It's the Janome TS100Q. The Q stands for quilter. This machine has a larger motor in it so it can handle the heavier sewing like quilting. It's very easy to thread, load out with stitches, load out with features, and there's some extra bonuses that you're going to get when you purchase this great machine from us. First I want to show you just how easy it is to thread the machine. Now this machine does have the horizontal spool pin, so it makes it real easy about threading the machine. Everything is channeled right down to the needle, and I do have the ability to sew with a twin needle on this machine. You will get extra spool pin. The machine does have a built-in needle threader, and it makes it so nice, so easy about threading the machine. And now I have this machine threaded. On the left-hand side here I do have a little thread cutter that I can trim my thread off, and I'm ready to go. Threading the bobbin is just as easy. Pop my bobbin cover off. Same way on the bobbin case. It's channeled as well. There's just one little place I need to put the bobbin in, and I've got my bobbin threaded. I just put my cover back on, and now I'm ready to sew. The TS100Q has all the features you'd find on a top-of-the-line machine, but you definitely won't be paying a top-of-the-line price. The machine will have easy to see LCD screen. I can change the length and the width on all my sewing patterns here. I can change my stitches right here, and I will have 100 stitches built in on this machine. From straight stitch to zigzag to overcasting, you will have several styles of one-step buttonhole. It does have a special one-step buttonhole attachment that will come with it that will help you size your buttons every time. Same size, no matter what. You will have a lot of quilting stitches built in, different applique stitches that we can adjust the length and the width on. It does have a few heirloom stitches that are built in, several decorative stitches that are built in, some of the old-timey quilting stitches that will be built in, and I have the ability just to easily go back and forth from one stitch to the other. On the machine itself, I will have an adjustable speed control here. It does come with a foot control, but I can use it with or without the foot control because I have a start-stop button. So if I want to slow the machine down for a beginner, or if I'm working on a real tedious project, or I have a very expensive fabric and I want to make sure I don't mess the fabric up, I can slow it down so I don't get too fast. But as time goes on, you'll want to go as fast as the machine will allow you to go. I do have built in here needle up, needle down. There is time when you do want the machine to stop with the needle in the fabric. If I'm doing applique work, if I'm turning the corner at the end of a seam, it makes it so nice and convenient to set the machine so when I let off my foot control or if I hit stop, it'll stop needle in the fabric. Most of the time we want the needle to be out of the fabric. I don't know about you, I'm supposed to be the expert here, but I have forgotten and the needle be in the fabric and I jerk my fabric, tear a hole in the fabric, or break a needle. I don't have to worry about that anymore because I can set the machine to stop in or out of the fabric. Another nice feature that is on several of the nicer Janome computerized machines is the auto lock feature. Auto lock is really nice because now when I get to the end of my seam, I can hit the auto lock button and the machine will tie the stitch off underneath for me. No more messy back tack on top like you generally get with your reverse button. It ties it off underneath so it makes it really clean and neat tie off. So now I'm going to show you just how durable the machine is, and then we'll get to a little bit about what some of the bonuses are on the machine. Because the TS100Q does have a larger motor in it, I'm able to sew heavier materials. About the heaviest thing you generally will be doing is probably the side seam on a pair of blue jeans, and that's what this represents here. This is 8 layers of standard garment grade denim, and I'm going to be able to put this under the foot. If you'll notice here, under my foot, I have extra high lift under the pressure foot. So if I'm quilting or when I get that side seam, I've got plenty of room to operate here. And I know it's very hard to see in the video, but this machine also has a 7-point feed dog system. This is really nice on lighter weight materials because my feed dogs, there's actually 7 places that my feed dogs will be in touch with the fabric. And for those lighter weight materials, it's going to make it feed a lot smoother, and it's going to reduce the likelihood of my fabric puckering. As I put this under my foot here and I've got the machine set on straight stitch, I'm ready to sew, and I'm going to show you also just how durable the tension is on it. It's not a finicky tension. It's not automatic, but you're not going to need that because basically I can go from extreme heavy to a stretchy type piece of material all the way to a cotton, standard cotton, and I'm never going to have to adjust my tensions. So as I sew right along here and I want to slow my machine down, I can go from this and it'll crawl right down that thick piece of material. And notice how quiet the machine is. And now I'm going to this stretch material. And I'm going to hit my auto lock, and it's going to tie the stitch off for me underneath. Now I can raise my foot up, and I have the razor on the side. Notice there is no puckering here. I went from extreme heavy to stretch material, and I never have to adjust the tension. The TS100Q has some other really nice features that you expect to find on a machine of this caliber. I do have a free arm built in. It will have drop feed, so if I'm doing free motion quilting, I can drop my feed dogs out of the way, or if I'm darning a hole or putting on a button. It makes it really nice about doing that. When I take my accessory tray off the machine for free motion quilting and lower the feed dogs, there's a bonus that's going to come with the TS100Q, and you'll get the quilting table. This is made to fit this particular model perfectly. It slides right around the sewing arm. So now I have extra support to the left of my material, my needle rather, and I'm not having to wrestle with that needle. The fabric's going to be there. I'm going to be able to support it, not have to worry about it. Another nice thing that you'll get with your purchase today is you will get the full quilting attachment set. This particular kit has all the most popular quilting attachments that you will need. You will get the walking foot, you will get the open toe clear foot, you get the 1/4 inch seam guide foot. For your walking foot, you will get an adjustable quilt guide that will help you guide your fabric along the way. You get your free motion stippling foot. You can also use this for free motion embroidery and also darning a hole. And this particular machine does have a place right here that I actually screw a seam guide in. You will get the all metal seam guide that will come with it. Now I can measure off from my needle if I have a certain seam allowance I'm wanting to do, and I can tighten the seam guide down and everything's set. I won't have to worry about that moving on me, and I can keep my seam allowances the same apart. As we have on the website, the machine is loaded with standard accessories. We do carry all the optional accessories that are available for the machine. Me and my staff, we have the product knowledge behind the machine. Should you call us and want to know, will this particular accessory work or this one, we can help you with that. And after you purchase from us, you get free lessons for life. If you are in the Muscle Shoals area and want to stop by, we'll be glad to sit down in front of the machine and show you. But if you're across the country, no need to worry. We're just a toll-free phone call away. You can give us a call. We can talk you through all kinds of things over the phone. We can help you with any kind of question you may have about an accessory, and also how to use that accessory with the machine. And that's included with your purchase today. We also will take care of paying the shipping to you if you live within the lower 48 US. So feel free to give us a call with any questions you may have, and we'll be glad to help you find the machine that's right for you.